why don't you respond to your disrespect? When people are disrespecting you, why don't you even respond? Do you know that you're as worthy as every single human being out there? Every single human being. The chances of you being here, baby, you're a miracle. That's why you're here. And you let other people walk all over you, treat you like shit, and then you come on these motivational videos to try to gain confidence. No, you're not gonna gain anything unless you do it yourself, unless you genuinely stand up for yourself. Because when you stand up for yourself, your subconscious mind realizes that, yeah, I'm valued. I can stand up for myself when I'm disrespected because I have value. I am worth, I am priceless. I am priceless. That's when you start seeing a change in your life. Okay? So I was recently talking to my therapist about my anger issues, and something which she told me, which really quite struck to me, it was that, do you want to handle or manage your anger issues? And I was stunned. Like, I thought that she was gonna like try and force me or like tell me to like, like try and control this, do that. But like, no, she offered it to me. She offered it to me as a choice. And that's when I realized that everything in life, everything that you do with your life is your choice. So whether you handle disrespect by going crazy or just staying silent or just walking away, that's up to you. But what I do is I go crazy when I get disrespected. Like, if you disrespect me, I swear you're not gonna walk away with a single hair on your scalp. Like, I'm not trying to say this in a threatening way, but like, I handle disrespect as if they're genuinely physically attacking me, because I really am confident and I love myself and I value myself. When somebody tries to devalue myself, that's when I lose my mind. That's when I have these sort of anger outbursts. And I feel like everybody needs to be like that. If people are constantly walking all over you and you're not saying anything, you're just allowing them to be. You're just allowing them. Truly, if you're not standing up for yourself and you're being disrespected, you're just allowing them. You're like opening the door. Like, yeah, disrespect me. Like, I have no worth. I have no value. You can say whatever you want to say about me and I'm not going to do anything. Why? Because I'm insecure. That's what energy you're projecting onto the universe. That's why people are coming into your life and treating you that way. When somebody disrespects you, I know that your heart is pounding really fast. I know that you want to say something, but like you're just not being able to say it. But ground yourself, take a few deep breaths and say it. Don't try to disrespect them back. Just stand up for yourself. Like, don't talk to me that way. Who gave you the right to talk to me that way? Anyways, and if they still are disrespecting you, go absolutely crazy, okay? I don't care what you do, just never ever let anybody disrespect you. Like, obviously anybody has free will. Anybody, even like a random person on the streets, can disrespect you, but it's up to you for your reaction. I don't care if you think that, no, I don't think I should say anything. No, you have to say something. Otherwise, what do you think is going to change, huh? Your life is not going to change. Do you think a person whose subconscious mind already realized that, oh, I have no value, they don't stand up for me when I get disrespected? Obviously your life is not going to get any better, is it? When you completely stand up for yourself, when you take disrespect right to the heart, and when you genuinely, like, how do I put it to words? When you genuinely like defend yourself and stand up for yourself, that's when your subconscious mind realizes that, yeah, I'm safe. And I stood up for myself. I have a lot of value. I'm priceless, and I'm as worthy as every single human being on earth. You have to treat disrespect as if they came to you, pulled your hair out for no reason, and fought you for no reason. Treat disrespect like that. Go crazy. I don't care what you have to do, but stand up for yourself. Find the words, find your mental state, ground yourself. Exactly. Before you say anything, you better ground yourself, because in the heat of the moment, you might say something which you might regret later. I don't regret anything that I say, actually, but I know that some of you guys might regret something which you have said. So ground yourself, take a few deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, and that's when you stand up for myself. Like, don't talk to me that way. Don't treat me like that. I am worth more than that. Don't talk to me that way. And if they still keep doing that, I don't care what you have to do. Get your confidence back, okay? You better stand up for yourself. I don't care what you have to do, who you have to, like, mess up, but you better you better stand up for yourself. I better never ever ever see anybody not standing up for themselves, and nobody else will stand up for you. Get that in your head. Get that in your head. For example, if your parents are standing up for you right now, they're not gonna last forever. Sorry. Your parents are not gonna stay on earth forever. This might be a very hard topic for some of you, but this is just the ultimate truth. Not everybody, like everybody's time is temporary. So you want to die knowing that you stood up for yourself. You want to die knowing that, yeah, I'm priceless. I'm a fucking miracle, dude. You want to die knowing that. Why the hell would you die caring what other people have to say about you? Like on your deathbed, do you think it will be a nice thing that on your deathbed you're thinking, oh no, I worried too much about what other people might think about me, so I didn't wear the clothes I wanted to wear. I didn't do the type of makeup I wanted to do. I didn't dye my hair the color I wanted to. You will regret all of that. Do what you want now. You literally like don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. It's just the truth. There are many incidents which can happen to you overnight. So live your day as if it's your last day. I 100% completely live my life off of that one quote. Very iconic quote. Live like it's your last year on earth, because you never know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. So I better see you guys standing up for yourself. And if I'm in a social circle and I see somebody being heavily disrespected or just disrespected in general, I would stand up for them. If they were not standing up for themselves, I would defend them. Why? Because I have a moral compass. I can tell, okay? I can tell if you're appreciating being disrespected. Obviously you're not, but some people take it as a joke, you know? I've met countless people in my life who disrespected me and said, oh, just like it's just a lighthearted joke, like I'm sorry I called you stupid and ugly, but like it's just a lighthearted joke, like it's just a lighthearted joke, don't take it to heart, please, we're still besties at the end of the day. Respectfully, actually just because I do not care. I do not give two flying if you meant it as a joke or not. If the sentence itself was offensive, I'm gonna take offense to that. Guess what? I take everything to heart. I hold grudges, and I always stand up for myself. If I don't care who, okay, I don't care who disrespects me, I will stand up for myself. For example, like a week ago, my cousin disrespected me. She's like very older than me, okay? She slapped me. After I stood up for myself, I was like, don't talk to me like that. Who gave you the right to talk to me like that? She came and she slapped me. And guess what I did? I slapped her back. I was like, how dare you slap me? And like, if any other cousin in the family saw that I slapped her, they would freak out because everybody's kind of like afraid of her. But I don't see what's there to be afraid about. What's there to be afraid about, honey? I am as worthy as her, if not more. And I am my own entity. I am my own person. And also something which I really wanted to emphasize in this video is that everybody, I've seen so many people, especially this generation, go online, try to look up solutions to their problems. Oh my God. But guess what? You live your life very differently. You have like, how do I say it? Like, you have like an original life, you know? Like nobody else has gone through the stuff you did. Maybe people gone through similar stuff, and maybe they did. Maybe somebody got through the same thing as you, but just because one solution worked out for them doesn't mean it's gonna work out for you. For example, something which I am going to emphasize is that you can take broad term, you can take like very broad term, like umbrella term advice from social media, but don't ever take social media advice which you will apply to your private life. For example, it's for gaining confidence. That's an umbrella term. That's a broad term. You can take advice on that online. But for very specific scenarios in your life, do not take advice online for that. Let me tell you that. You're just going to ruin your life. You have an original experience on earth. Nobody lived it like you. Maybe similar, maybe same. But just because it worked out for them does not guarantee that it's going to work out for you. I'm going on that topic, this topic, because I have a lot of topics to cover. At the end of the day, like, this generation suffers the most with mental health problems, with these sort of insecurity problems, anxiety problems. Also, like, a couple weeks later, I'm going to join, like, in the future, obviously, I'm going to join a meditational retreat, and I hope I really do get rid of my anxiety. Even though I appear to be this very perfect person online, I do feel anxiety, okay? Sometimes I do. Not not all the time, but very specific scenarios I still do. And I hope that that meditational retreat can like kind of help me to, you know, like figure out my emotions and handle my emotions in a better way. And I really do suggest meditation. You know, meditation, I know that some people think is boring, just like closing your eyes and like breathing. That's not the only form of meditation. There are so many meditations, but you need a guide, you need a coach who will teach you the correct ways to meditate. And yeah, I found this wellness center, which is like, they call it the most versatile center on earth. And I'm gonna go there. I still haven't went there, but I hope that it's a pretty good place, to be honest. Like, will recommend you get a therapist. That's a very important thing. To be honest, at first I used to think that therapists are like pointless. Like, why would I need somebody to talk to me? It's very useful because if you're ranting to a friend or your brother or whatever, your siblings, somebody who's close to you, obviously they're going to have a bias. It's gonna be you. Obviously, when you're telling them about a situation which happened, they're going to have a bias. So you won't really learn your mistakes, and you won't learn if you were right or in the wrong, right? Because they're gonna be on your side either way. That's when you need a therapist. A therapist will be on your side, but the thing that differentiates your close ones with your therapist is that they're always gonna be neutral though. Like, if you're wrong, they're gonna tell you you were wrong. If you were right, they're gonna tell you, yeah, you were right. You were right. So that's why you need a therapist. It's not just about talking. They will give you so many different sort of techniques to learn and manage your anger and stuff, whatever emotion which is like flooding over you right now. You can definitely regulate that using a therapist or therapy in general. Meditation is a really good one. There are over like thousands of meditational like techniques on earth, which is for different purposes. I even saw people using a sort of meditation to forget their bad memories. I saw that, and my ex did that. Not exactly ex, but whatever. A person I was talking to did that, and they just started forgetting everything. So that's why, and they did it by themselves. They did not get a coach, girl. So you need a coach to guide you through these very intermediate, very, how do I put it to words? Like, very advanced techniques of meditations. You do need a coach for that. But if you're just gonna sit here and do the normal casual meditation, you're free to do that. But if you're actually looking to do advanced ones, I highly recommend you getting a coach, as there will be side effects. This video was honestly a bit harsh, but it was what needed to be said, and I do not sugarcoat my words at all. So anyways, Carme out. Bye. Hope to see you for the next one.